Welcome back everybody to episode 15 of the Darkest Dungeon playthrough. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be killing the Swine God, or at least attempting to. Now, for the most part of this game, I would say low to medium, down into the story and the dungeons. It's pretty easy to just swing by with damage and, you know, not the best prepared of teams. However, when we get down to the harder levels, right, the end game, it's clear that we have to kind of analyze all the trinkets, all the skills, the party synergies. So for this particular monster, you know, I went in with our Crusader army thinking that we can just out DPS him, but it's not the case. So we're gonna have to, I've created a team now, as you can see at the bottom here, right above provisions, where we're going to attempt to kill him, and we're going to use our skills and trinkets to do so. So let's kind of go through it before we go into it. So I got a leper here. We're going to be using him as damage output. As you can see, his accuracy modifier is 18 plus from the two trinkets. So one of his biggest problems is the accuracy. Sometimes he misses, but with this we're offsetting it, and we have an 8% crit chance on top of that. So what we're going to be using for him is Revenge. What this does is it adds plus 35% damage, plus 15 accuracy, plus 11% crit, minus 10 dodge, and then more damage taken. However, by the time that we are pushing out the damage, it's going to be pretty good. So that's our leper. He's in the front line. We have the bounty hunter, one that I don't use much often because you guys know my favorite lineup is the two highwaymen and the jesters. But in this case, we're going to be using him to also do damage output and do some stress as well. So I got a stress trinket and a stun to stun Wilbur in the back line. So we have a plus 10% stun skill chance, plus 20% stun resist, minus 4 dodge, and then we're going to be using the flashbang, and because it doesn't do any damage, so it doesn't kill Wilbur in the back. If you kill Wilbur, the Swine God goes in rage and starts dealing more damage, so we don't want to kill him. But this way we can at least stun him. And we have our other trinket here to do more damage. We're going to be using this one, this attack, collect bounty, as it does more damage versus marked, and we'll go over how we're going to mark. We also have finish him for stuns. So occasionally if Wilbur is stunned, we may try to stun the Swine God or other monsters as well, right, if they're stunned. And this does more damage against stunned enemies. We also have the caltrops. Now, the main use for this is, yes, it is going to cause a bleed, but it also is going to debuff a target for minus 8 speed and 20% damage taken. So for the Swine God, if we hit him with this, essentially it's going to be good to be able to hit him more. Let's move on to our occultist. We have the two trinkets are focused around debuff skill chance. So we have a 40% debuff skill chance and a 30% debuff skill chance. The 70% increased debuff skill chance. He's the only one that's not level 6, but it's fine. All the other ones are level 6. We're going to be using his weakening curse against the Swine God. The main reason for this is because if you look at the debuff target, it says negative 20% damage, negative 20% protection. In the Warrens, in the level 5, a lot of the monsters, or I think most or all the monsters, have protection already. So that's why our Crusaders weren't able to kind of, you know, penetrate through all that protection effectively without in surviving, right? So with this, we're going to be able to spam it on the Swine God, and we'll see. He should be hitting like a wet noodle. But we also have weird reconstruction. Now, I've said it before, this isn't really the most reliable, but we're gonna have to use it for his for this, right? Because if we can get a good heal in, it'll definitely help out. Then Damon's Pull to get that backline, clear any corpses for the mobs, and just to attack here in case we need to. Then Arbalest. For her trinkets, we're going to use a Bull's Eye Bandana, plus 8 accuracy, plus 5 crits, and the Focus Ring, plus 10 accuracy, plus 5 crit. So with her, we're using Sniper's Mark. It debuffs the target, minus 30 dodge, and marks the target, essentially. So with this mark, we're going to be able to use this attack to hit the Swine God and essentially do more damage thanks to this. Then Battle Bandage. This is more to keep people off of the Death's Door, because it may become the case, right? And then finally, Rattling Flare. This is important as well. It adds to the torch, it bypasses stealth, but most importantly, it clears stuns and clears marked from the other heroes. So, and there's a 67% chance of stress healing. The clearing of the mark of your heroes is important because when they're marked by Wilbur, the Swine God is going to attack them and do more damage. So if you can clear them, if you can have her to go first, that's it's pretty good. I've also prepared the camping skills. So we have heal 20% HP. This one that adds to range skills. We may not use it, right? It just depends on how it goes. For him, we kind of ignore everything, but this one's pretty good because it removes mortality buffs, even though Torchlight goes down by 100. But removal of mortality debuffs is pretty good because if somebody hits Death's Door or is tested when they get to 100 stress, this will remove it if we camp. For him, we have Scout Ahead, plus 25% scouting chance. This will help us once we camp to see exactly where the boss is, so we can kind of work around it and have less battles as possible to be more prepared. Plant Takedown. This is just to add damage and accuracy for 4 battles against size 2 enemies. And then for him, what was it? Yeah, it's just the basic heals on here. And then this one's pretty good, plus 10 accuracy, plus 8 crit. We won't really be using this probably just because we already have a lot of it. So yeah, we'll probably just leave that. But that is our party, and we're gonna go in, just get our provisions ready. Now, in the Warrens here, we're gonna take anti-venom, we're gonna take bandages, just for any occasional bleeding. We're gonna do two of those for the, you know what, we'll take more. Don't care. All right, I'm gonna go over prepared this time, just because this boss is not a joke. So yeah, so we're taking bandages for any bleeds, anti-venom for any blights. We're gonna try to preserve our party as much as possible, and we got our medicinal herbs for some of the curios, food, torches, everything else is standard. We got everything we need. All right, we do. All right, let's get going.
A nameless abomination, a testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Okay, here we go. We're cutting down the middle here. It's probable that, all right, that's a nice way to start.
Watch your step.
Already using our first bandage. We're cutting down the middle here. I want to see if we can scout maybe. And go here. It's very likely, there we go, that the boss is going to be, on the Ender rooms. So I think we go south. So just so we can have a hallway battle instead of a full battle. All right, so let's start putting some of these things to the test. We're going to do Weakening Curse. As you can see, large Flesh Eater, protection 15%. This one has no protection, but we're just going to do that. Now he's going to take, he's going to output less 20% damage, and his protection goes down completely. Now we could use this Rattling Flare, but there's no need to at this moment. So what we'll do is we'll mark. Now he has 0 dodge. And then we're going to use this. And then this. Alright. Decent start. Good dodge. Alright, now, since we've already... Well, let's weaken him as well. Why not? Look at that, 39.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened
39
blade.
crit. Insane. He's not marked, but that's fine. Watch. Still do a lot of damage. We're gonna heal her. Ooh, nice crit. Ah, he gets to go first? Alright, whatever. That's fine. And then we will end him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. I hope we can scout here again. No, no scout. Alright. Let's keep it moving. We could... Damn. Okay. Yeah, we could use bandage on that, but I'm just gonna reserve them. Another trap for her. Awesome.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Love it. Love to see it. Her stress is already out of control. Cool. Boss. There we go. Alrighty. So that's our objective. We're just gonna go ahead and camp. Everybody gets 8.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Alright, we're gonna get rid of her stress. We're gonna do a buff to him. Buff. And then... oh yes, buff to her. That's it. And I hope we don't get ambushed.
The light.
Alright.
The promise of safety.
Swine God, here we come.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Here we go. What do we get? Food. Nice. Not... well, it's decent because we can't really use it in the battle, but...
we require only the strength to follow.
Alright. Time to find out if we're gonna make it.
It is a travesty. A blundering mountain.
Alright, so he resisted the stress. We're gonna go ahead and start off already. Alright, good, good, good. So watch. So he's marked. So that means he's gonna do much more damage to him. We are going to... let's see here. What can we do? Stun Wilbur. Okay, good, 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 good. That's what we want. That's what we want. Ooh, that was such a nice dodge. We're going to do that. And then we're going to mark him. All right. So Wilbur has 2 turns, but you know, it is what it is. So now he has... they both resist the stun. Nice. Minus 40% damage, minus 40% protection. Minus 30 dodge. Chop. Look at that.
Executed.
He's marked. Now we're going to do more damage to him. Alright, wasn't too good of a damage, but she's also going to be able to hit him and do more damage against Mark. Alright, so we're down 100, over 100 points.
Ears, blurred vision.
That was a hard hit,
Approaches.
but it could have been a lot more, as we saw in the last episode. Alright, so he got stunned, so we're going to use her stun clear if we can go before him. He got stunned again. That's fine. Damn. Alright, so there's no point. So we're just gonna start chopping him down more. And he's still marked for 2 turns. So we can go ahead and do that. Alright. Wilbur, you are useless. We are going to weaken him again. Now he's down to 60, minus 60% damage, minus 60% protection. Okay. 38. Nice. 53.
Even more horrible in death.
And now we just have to kill Wilbur.
Cannot come soon enough.
And one shot, one kill. Look at that. Flawless victory.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alrighty. So we killed the Swine God with relative ease as to compared to the other one. What was the biggest difference here? We went in prepared. One of the quotes in this game is, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. And that's what happened on our last episode. We thought that our Crusader army was going to be able to go in there and hand it to him. And that wasn't the case. So, you know, we prepared. For the other bosses, we're going to end up doing the same. But I think that we finished the dungeon here since we haven't taken that much damage. So we're going to continue adventuring. We have extra food here, so I'll heal him. And what do we got? What do we got? I think that we go north and then to the left to that treasure room. We can get some extra loot. Okay, and to the left. Yep, eat away. All right, so we're gonna weaken him. He has protection. Start attacking him. We're gonna do that. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Resist disease, please. Don't get diseased. Alright, good. Please don't get diseased. Okay. No, damn it. Forgot they had high speed so they can go twice. Or back to back. Not twice. It's alright. Alright, so what we can do here is we can stun or we can... See, we have different things that we can do, but... He did not just dodge that, bro.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
We are going to end him. Come on, no way. They don't have protection. Okay, we gotta get rid of these swine heavers. Okay, good. But he does a lot of damage. We're going to do this. Bring down his protection and his damage output. And then we're going to do that.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Look at that. All of a sudden, not so much damage. And then that. And can we get a stun? Okay, good. So that buys us a turn to do a little bit of healing. That's why I love the... That's why I love it. Weird reconstruction.
Destroy.
Hey. All right, well, we can get rid of this and this.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
What do we got in here? I think we can get rid of the torches because we have 8. We're not going to finish the whole dungeon.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I think we do this next room and then we're out of here.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
There we go. Okay, so this enemy in the back, the Swine Tar champion, we definitely need to bring him down a notch. Okay, so what do we do here? We could do this. No, I think we just start to damage him down. And we're gonna do Hugh here to attack the first two so we can attack him even though he's stealth.
Confidence surges
Nice.
as the enemy
Very good,
crumbles.
very good, very good. And now with her, we're going to mark Fat Boy, Piggy Horse.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
That was 20% less damage than what he would normally do. So like, I'll leave it to the imagination so you can guess how much that would have been more. It's fine, you can go back. It's not going to change the outcome. And then we'll get rid of you so you're not a problem anymore.
A faint hope blossoms.
And then, yeah, 48. Look at that. That's insane. That's thing to these trinkets. And then for here, we're just gonna weaken him again, just in case he gets to go before us. 24.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
All right, so we're leaving a shovel, and then that's it. What does this do again? Sacrificial stone. This. Oh, so there's a 50% chance we get 50 stress, or a good positive quirk. We're just gonna leave it as is, and let's get out of here. Oh, they're scouting. You know what? There's a trap. Let's go over here. There's a couple traps. See if we can help them with stress before we get out of here, so they'll be more ready for our next expedition. What are we leaving? What are we leaving? Nothing. All right, so 70% chance to disarm, 170. We're gonna use him, and on the next trap, we're gonna take a chance on, I guess, the leper here in first position. Ooh, we got another. Oh, damn it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
That's fine. In case there's an ambush or something. Alright, come on, leopard. Don't disappoint me. Yeah, there we go. And since we have just one more cure over there, I figure we just go over there. I mean, we probably could knock out all these ones over here, but whatever. Damn it, that stupid quirk.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, so we're definitely taking that. We'll leave the medicinal herbs and 500 gold. So this one is 6, 15. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. So we got Wilbur's flag, 50% plus stun resist, plus 10% dodge, or 10 dodge, excuse me. So that's good. And then another antiquarian candle of life. We already have that. 15,000 gold and 30 crests. Not too bad. Luckily, nobody's diseased. On guard. Ooh, I should lock that down. And deadly plus 2 crit. Yeah, we should lock this one down as well.
Let each help the other, and in so doing, help themselves.
Level restrictions removed for the next quest. So this is a good way to just knock out, I guess, like a low level quest with a higher party for a quick quest. But honestly, it's whatever. When you're done at the later weeks, it's different. Ooh, focus ring. Should we get that? Should we get it? Should we get it? Should we get it? I think we do, just because I don't have to swap around so much. All right, we're gonna lock down his deadly, and then let's see what we can remove. I think we remove stress eater. We need to farm for some money too soon. And then for him, on guard, anemic. There we go. And then can we lock down anything else for him? Stress heal received. Nah. What about Arbalist? Fast healer. No, none of these are really worth it. Guess we can remove Mercurial. That's a minus 5% chance to virtue. That's 5%. So very good. Update as well for the buildings. We've are finishing most of the buildings here. Sanatorium's completely upgraded. The Abbey here almost fully upgraded. We don't need any more deeds, so I've been converting them. And now we can do one more. There we go.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals.
Same thing for the tavern.
For some,
at the last one here.
Against the bloodshed.
We'll do that for Crest, whatever. And yeah, we just need portraits. But most of everything else except the survivalist is upgraded. This one I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Alrighty, so let's have a look to see what we're going to be taking care of next week. As you can see here, there's multiple bosses in the ruins and in the warrens. I forgot about that. And then even though we killed the primary boss in the ruins, there's another one that popped up, the gibbering prophet. And now we have the formless flesh, Hagwitch, beguiling siren. So we'll be taking care of those as we go along. But I think that we end it here. This episode, it's going to be a little bit of a short one. I think that we handle these bosses in singular episodes, so we can essentially concentrate on them and kind of focus on how you kill them. But oh yeah, let's check out the trinket before we get out of here. Oh yeah, no, we already did that. Anyways, so I'll leave it here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.